Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. This video is going to be a what I eat in a day video, but a spring edition. Because it's spring, I'm focusing on fresh colors and fresh flavors, but I still obviously am making easy, healthy, and delicious food. So I'm super excited to share these recipes with you guys. This video is going to be sponsored by Thrive Market, which, as you know, is my favorite online store to buy healthy, organic, and high quality non-perishable groceries. If you click the link in the description of this video, Thrive Market is actually offering you a free 1-month trial plus a jar of their coconut oil. I personally love coconut oil for oil pulling, as a moisturizer, makeup remover. There are so many different uses for it, so I think it really is a great deal. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. Now let's get into the recipes. So first we're going to be making this coconut quinoa breakfast porridge. This is a perfect breakfast if you're getting just a little bit tired of oatmeal but still want something warm and hearty. So first we're going to be using this sprouted quinoa from Thrive Market, and because it's sprouted, this quinoa has more nutrients than regular quinoa, or more bioavailable nutrients. So we're going to add that to our pot with some ground flaxseed, a little bit of cinnamon, and our coconut milk. And now you have a choice. You can either sweeten this with about 2 teaspoons of coconut sugar or 1 to 2 chopped medjool dates, whatever you prefer or have on hand. But you're just going to stir this mixture together, bring it to a boil, and then cover and let it simmer for 15 minutes. If you're interested in the full recipe for this, I have it linked in the description of this video. I already have it published on my blog. But after the quinoa is done cooking, you're going to put half of the cooked coconut quinoa mixture in the bottom of the bowl and then add a layer of frozen berries. I decided to use blueberries here, but you can use whatever you have on hand. Then you're going to top it with the remaining quinoa and perhaps a few extra berries if you're feeling that aesthetic. Then you're just going to broil this for a few minutes till it's nice and crispy on top, and you can top it however you desire. I decided to add some fresh blackberries, some coconut shreds, and a sprinkle of cacao nibs because I am absolutely addicted to them. And that's it for this recipe. You can really swap the berries for any berries you have on hand. I think raspberries would also be super delicious in this. Either way, I think it's a great meal for spring because you have all of that fresh fruit, but you still have a nice hearty and comforting grain, which is going to give you plenty of energy to take on the day. So next we're going to be making some carrot and chickpea balls with a fresh salad. So for the chickpea balls, you are first going to add some oats into a blender and make an oat flour. Then once this is finished, you're just going to temporarily set that aside. Then we're going to be using some garbanzo beans or chickpeas. I found this bag from Thrive Market. I thought it was cool because it wasn't in a can, so it's BPA free and it's salt free as well. So I rinsed my chickpeas in some water and then added them to a food processor, along with half of a cup of some diced roasted red peppers that I found on Thrive Market. I really liked these because they were oil free. Then we're also going to add the juice of half of a lemon, a sprinkle of salt, and 1 clove of garlic. Then you're going to cover this and blend it up until it forms a nice thick paste, almost kind of like a hummus. Then one more time in the food processor, we're going to add about a cup of carrots and a small handful of fresh parsley, and you're just going to pulse this until it forms a coarse meal. Then we're going to combine everything together. So we have our chickpea puree plus the oat flour plus our grated carrots and parsley. You're just going to mix this all up together, and then at this point you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of flour in order to make the mixture a little bit less wet. So I chose to use some brown rice flour here to keep this gluten-free, but you could really use regular flour, buckwheat flour, anything really. You just want the mixture to be more thick like that. Then you're just going to scoop your mixture out and form some balls with it. I used about a heaping tablespoon to 2 tablespoons for each ball. Then you're just going to bake these in the oven. The exact instructions are in the description of this video, but in the meantime I decided to massage some kale for my salad. So I finally chopped up my kale, and now I'm dressing it with some apple cider vinegar, but you could also use tahini or another salad dressing. Then you just want to firmly massage the dressing into the kale, and this really helps to break the kale down, make it softer, and bring out the flavor of the kale as well. I find it's much more enjoyable to eat after you massage it. So then I decided to add some more goodies to my salad, so I added some freshly chopped corn, some broccoli sprouts, and at about this time our beautiful carrot and chickpea meatballs were done, so I added those to the bowl. And I also added some more of those roasted red peppers, and I topped it off with a drizzle of tahini just to seal the deal and add some more flavor. And that's it. Again, this recipe is super versatile. You can use any veggies you want in your salad. I just personally am loving these at the moment, but this is a nice, hearty, filling, and a delicious meal, so I would totally recommend that you try it out. Then in the afternoon, I got a little hungry, so I had a sliced apple with some almond butter. And for dinner, I made this spring vegetable pesto pasta. So for this recipe, the first thing we're going to be doing is making some hemp seed milk. And this is actually really simple to make. Hemp seeds are so good for you, and you don't need to strain this after you're done. So you're just going to blend your hemp seeds with about a cup of water. Then you're just going to add in some fresh basil, a clove of garlic, nutritional yeast, and a sprinkle of salt, and blend this together again until it forms an even paste. Then we're going to add in some steamed cauliflower. I actually ended up adding about 2 cups. So at the end, it should be a thick mixture like you can see here, and this is going to be the sauce for our pasta. Then we're going to cook our pasta. So I found this cool pasta on Thrive Market. It's made from organic edamame and mung beans, and I really liked it because it was high in protein and just looked really delicious. So you're going to cook the pasta according to the package instructions, and in the meantime, put a little bit of water into a pan and saute some sliced peppers and onions, and I just cooked those over medium heat until they were nice and golden brown. Then I decided to add in some frozen peas because peas just scream spring to me, and I thought they'd go really well with this dish. Then you're just going to add in your pasta sauce and heat that up with the peppers, peas, and onions. And once your pasta's done cooking, you can also add it to the mixture and mix it in until it's evenly coated in the sauce. And then finally, I added some freshly chopped tomatoes because I love having those in my pasta dishes. So then you're just going to transfer this mixture to a bowl. I topped mine with some freshly chopped basil for some extra flavor, and that is about it. Let me know which one of these recipes you guys want to try out first. Personally, I would try all of them because I think they're all delicious. And don't forget to check out that free coconut oil offer and 1-month trial of Thrive Market that I will have linked in the description of the video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!